Namaste to all my friends. Today I will be giving you a sun salutation with the nature. I can't resist doing a sun salutation in such a beautiful weather. So let's get started how to do a sun salutation step by step. So the first thing, you have to come with your legs together and you should have a straight spine and feel, inhale and exhale deeply and feel grounded with the earth, Mother Earth, and feel that sthiti, that stable feeling of yours, keeping your palms beside your thighs. Make your shoulders intact. Don't hunch. Try to feel your spine nice and tall, and then slowly inhale and take your hands up beyond your head if possible, and give a good push for your chest and hip to the back so that your curve of the spine becomes really amazing. And you don't have to strain by looking at the sky. You can keep your head straight or a diagonal vision and give a beautiful stretch for your spine. Feel the stretch on your stomach and feel the nature, and inhale the beautiful air inside. And then step by step, let's go to the toe touching. Gently keeping your head down, hands hanging beside, or you can keep your hands loose. As it's the first sun salutation, we can go really slow and take enough time in each posture to appreciate and experience that beautiful feeling of the stretching of your muscles. Try to jam your lower abdomen with your upper thigh and do not strain. How much you can do it, just do it. Do not strain by forcing yourself to the ground more, or if you are not able to touch the floor with the fingers, don't worry, stay where you are comfortable. And then take your one leg back, give a beautiful stretch for your spine, push it, and then keep your hands on either side of your right leg by keeping your left leg back, and look at the sun and get all that beautiful rays of it. And you inhale. Whenever you raise your face up, it's an inhalation, and whenever you keep your head down, it's an exhalation. In Hatha Yoga, it's all normal breathing. And you have to feel the stretch between your thighs. You have to experience that stretch of your inner thigh muscles. And then keeping your hands stable and fixed to the floor, slowly try to go to the plank position by keeping your right hand down your right shoulder and the left hand down your left shoulder, and keep your spine stabilized. And if you are feeling any aches or you are feeling weak with your arms, slowly come down, and then again you can go for the stretch. But see to that, keeping your spine this way, it's not right. Even keeping your hips like this, it's not right. So go for a plank, or it is called as dandasana, like a stick. You have to feel your body like a slanting stick, and then you put your knees down and then jam your body completely, and then if possible try to touch your head to the ground and feel that Shashankasana by inhaling and exhaling. It's a neutral position. You can stay there for a long time and give a good stretch for your spine muscles. Then your target is to place your chest between the hands. So slowly come up, and then beginners can lie down completely like this, and then slowly with the help of the knees try to take your hip up Others can go directly from a Shashangasana to a Ashtanga Namaskar. So here your two hands, your chest, your chin, two knees and two toes are touching the floor. So stay there. Enjoy that heaviness on your tailbone. Then lying down flat or directly you can go. You are going to the second level. You can straight away get into a cobra position, and here you should not hinge your shoulders like this. You have to open up your chest, inhale and look at the sky, and close your eyes for more of observation of your inside. And then with the help of your toes, you go down to a mountain position by looking at your toes. And keep on exhaling and relaxing yourself. And then try to reach your heel to the floor more and more to make it more perfect, and try to tuck in your tummy really well. And feel the tightness of your hand muscles. If you cannot stay or you cannot hold, you can come down to the foreleg position like this, and then again you can go for it. And then it's time to come back to the third position once again. The rest three are the same. That is back to the third position and second and one. Inhale and take that oxygen in and come down to the second. Relax and inhale up. Give a beautiful stretch for your spine, and then you can hold your hands at the back and just stay in that sthiti for a little more time to appreciate the spine stretch. Let's go for the second round. We will go a little more speedy, the second position. Second round. Inhale up, exhale out. Take your right leg back. Stick pose. Inhale and exhale, sit on your heel. Exhale, hip up. Beginners can skip this position if it's really tough for you. Inhale to the cobra. Exhale to the mountain. Coming back with your right leg forward. Touching off your toe. And inhale up. Exhale out. Left leg back. Stick pose. Sit on your heel. Exhale, hip up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, mountain. Coming back with your left. Out, toe touching. And inhale up. And relax. Slowly come down to the toe sitting and try to feel that balance. And if possible, try to close your eyes and feel that equilibrium or the balanced state inside you. So hope this video was beneficial for you all, and I wish if you can practice it 3 times wherever, in whichever situation you are in, because it's very easy and it will make your day and it will make your energy high and you will never feel low during the daytime. So practice it either in the morning time or in the evening time during the sunset. And those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do that and go to the playlist. You have a lot of videos there to practice it for your day-to-day life. So take care and stay healthy, stay happy. Namaste.